welcome back. If you're new, my name is Ashley, and this is Agent Renovation, where we teach agents winning strategies and winning considerations for passing the levels of the agent game. In today's video, we're going to speak about the risk of staying the same. If you don't evolve in life, you will certainly stay in the exact same spot. In your agent life, you don't want to get stuck. I'm sure you don't want to be in the same spot this year as next year. And where you are next year is determined by what you do today with your agent life, how you manage your habits, how you manage yourself, and how you manage the action steps that you take inside of your agent game. Over the years, I have witnessed many agents get stuck in the pitfall of routine in their agent life. They start their agent game and they get a few listings, and next thing you know, they're servicing their listings, and thus the routine begins. And the routine begins and they get stuck in the cycle of their entire agent game always looking the same. They hold a lot of business and maybe they slightly get a little more each year, but nothing really changes for them. Their day-to-day life inside and out is the same, and thus they stay the same. Have you ever noticed that many agents make it to the level of 20 sales a year, 40 sales a year, but then they kind of stay there? You'll notice that many agents get close to excellence, but right before kind of stop and maintain the same amount of business for the next 10 years over and over again. In your agent game, there are many levels to pass. Do not get stuck at an entry level or even midway. You have excellence within you, and you can do this if you plan your action steps and you continue to evolve. There are levels inside of the real estate game, and there are always more levels for you to reach. When you hit your first goal of earning $100,000, don't stop there when you get your goal. When you hit your goal, level up to your next goal. Every time you reach the top of one of your goals, it should be the trigger point to now assign a new goal, a bigger goal to reach for. You might be wondering, how does an agent get stuck in their agent life? How do you fall into the pitfall of not improving? Well, it comes down to your habits and your action steps and how well you control your character. In the real estate game, whatever you do, you're gonna get more of. And if you're consistently doing the same action steps every year without evolution, you will consistently get the same results. In order to evolve and level up, you must continue to level up your character stats and the action steps that you take. You may want to adjust your action steps as you go. A wise player in the agent game will take inventory of their character stats and where their character is taking action steps. When you can see what is providing results and what is not, you want to continually remove what is not providing results, thus continually evolving in the game. You begin to put more time into the things that are helping you get to that next level. The perfect example of an agent stuck in the same situation or results that they were the previous year would look something like an agent who comes into their office every morning and checks the MLS and does the basic prospecting. They do the typical things an agent does, and they never update with the times or with their business and their personal strategy. They continue to live the same repetitive day within their agent life, year after year and decade after decade. Within your agent game, to avoid the pitfall of staying in the same spot year after year, you want to take inventory of your character and your action steps and constantly be analyzing your action steps and your character inventory. It's within this analyzation that you're going to find where you have improvement and room for growth. By taking character inventory, it will be clear. You will visually see what isn't serving you and what might be eating up time in your game but not producing any ROI of results. From here is where you can adapt your game. Ultimately, where you end up in your agent game, where your ceiling is a direct reflection of your habits today. Every time you reach a goal, you want to assess those habits and realign them for the next goal. Otherwise, you run the risk of falling into the pitfall that many agents do, where they get stuck in one category. They build their business to a certain point, and then that's where it stays. You guys know this, you've seen this with lots of agents in your area, I'm sure. And you probably look at some of them and think, why hasn't their business grown over the last couple years? It's because they're doing what got them there, but they don't adjust once they get there. They get to the finish line of their goal, but they don't readjust for the next level. Maybe they don't set the next level. maybe they don't take the time to plan, or maybe they simply don't know that they need to adjust for the next level. Regardless of why, they are now stuck in the pitfall of being in the same spot year after year, carrying the same amount of listings and getting the same amount of sales, thus equaling the same income year after year, never really evolving. Look, guys, I'm here to tell you that there is always a next level, and there are endless levels for you to reach within your agent game. You really want to be keen to taking inventory and assessing how far you are along in your goals and your levels, so that you know when it is time to take your inventory and change and up level your goals again. Don't get stuck. Your first goals could be income goals, your second could be sales goals, you could grow a team after that, open an office, you could even move into online businesses directly related to your real estate after that. There are endless levels. Don't allow yourself to get stuck. If you continue to reach for new levels within your real estate game will be thrilling for you for decades. You will get joy out of all the different levels that you get to experience, so keep chasing them. This has been Ashley from Agent Renovation, and I hope you loved my video. If you love my content, hit the like button, the subscribe button, or leave me a comment. I love to make video responses. And if you're not already enrolled, make sure you get inside my Master Door Knocking class, where we have 75 videos that will turn you into a door knocking pro. Have a great day. Bye.